Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, it's time to have a look at the walking onions, but by gum, they do look very, very sad, and the Oerprei even worse. So hopefully I'll be able to salvage the little bulblets and start a new bed elsewhere. But normally I will be able to harvest the greens and some of the smaller stems and let the bigger ones get bigger. But as you can see, similar to a lot of everybody else's alliums, rust and everything else has really got to them. We'll start off with the walking onions first, and we'll pick a harvest for sowing in the new bed. So first of all, we'll salvage what we can. They're breaking off really easy, but we'll let these dry off in the container there. Mushroom tray, a gardener's best friend. Can't pull too many. We'll let this stuff break off naturally. But each of these bulbs will create a new plant, and what should happen, they should drop down in the soil, root, and then they'll grow into adults and move. So basically they're walking onions, Egyptian onions, scatter themselves all over. But I've never known them so bad. I got worried over the winter looking at the state that was in. Even the small ones we'll keep. If we can't use them, we'll plant them. But I'll finish that off, picking those walking onions up, and then I'll start digging out to see if there's anything left of the main bulb. So there's enough there to keep me and my friends happy on the bulblet side. See, solid. I'm not going to throw them away yet. We'll harvest those. It's a bit better. I'm not sure whether that's garlic or not, but we'll see. Again, I think they're supposed to be like this. Roots are nice and healthy, and those bulbs are really solid, apart from that one. Good compost though. Again, we won't know until we dry them out, so I definitely think I may have put a garlic, what I call find a space fillet. So I think that's a garlic. I'll add that to the garlic pile to dry. I'll drop that video in one of the cards or the end screen, my garlic harvest. Again, like the harvest, even though the tops looked rubbish, I'm getting a good old harvest there. Well, I'm definitely not going to grumble with that. We've got plenty of small ones to kick off with, and these do not seem to have been affected by any of the growth, and they do look quite nice actually. I'm going to clean off with the Think Green gloves. Don't like peeling too much off. You watch, I bet I ain't been showing you. Oh, look at that. But no, they look all right. Obviously need drying, so I'll clear those up, get them on some racking, and we'll have a look at the Oerprei. I'll go and find somewhere under cover to put those now. We've got the end of the heat wave now, but at that end of that heat wave we had some really unseasonal high winds which knocked some of my crops about, but Something that we have to deal with these days. Garden differently, improve our structures. See, it's still a bit windy now. Right, let's crack on. Leave you where you are, guys. Doing good. Doing good. That's anything to go by on the first one. Got lots of little bulblets we can plant, and I think even those there may have split. I don't want to touch them too much. I want to be able to get as much of everything out as I can. Because I'm changing beds, give them a chance somewhere else, but do I change the beds and then risk white rot? But those roots look really good. Let's just see anything else. Again, doesn't seem to be any issues, and we'll just let them dry and give them a brush off. I'm not going to bore you guys, there's too many YouTubers out there, bore us all to pieces. I end up unsubscribing. What do you say? Oh, we've got some nice ones there. So there was no need to worry. I think I will change the beds, but I am going to have to sift the soil because of all the perlite. You can't tell the perlite from some of the little bulblets. Happy with those. What I normally do is harvest some, leave some in, and then they grow back again, because you can cut the nice green lush stems and eat them. Not on this occasion, but not is all lost. Let's get these put in here and under cover and get them dried out before I even touch them. The little bulblets are going to fall through there, aren't they? Silly me. Well, that's the correct spelling of Oerprei. Oerprei? Oerprei, I don't know. You know me, guys. So they're also called broodballs, pearl leek, or living leek. Smell a bit and taste a bit like garlic. Adds a lot of flavour to whatever you cook or eat. So I decided gently to lift out the big ones and leave all the small ones, including the soil in there. I can sort them out after. Probably got far too many. There's the walking onions. They're the ones that will come back to us another time. And there's the actual bulb of the walking onion. Be nice to pop them into a new bed and start fresh. Not so close together, so we haven't got too much. So find a space, use it. That garlic, I've put that there. That was planted late on, similar time to the second successional sowing of garlic because of the winter that we had. We've got a lot that are round. If they don't split in the sunshine, then I will replant those. But I've got plenty to sow on later on in the year. Plant on, sow on. It's sowing and planting, I get mixed up. I know how to do it, but it's actually saying it, guys. But that was my garlic harvest, very happy with that. I've got a pea growing out of the lettuce. Need some more radishes. Mrs. K said your radishes are a bit small. Yeah, get on with them. Let's see if they're tough or not. See, the best way to find out whether they are tough or not is the actual cutting part. That cut okay on that one. That was good. These are all the same variety, but my save seed, and they just do a smaller knife. Get a bit of a taste. Yep, they're alright. I have had them bigger. That cut through nice and easy. No damage either. I'll get them sorted now. There. Have one of them as your snack, he says. Just add a few sugar snap peas. Can have a munch on them as well. I'm going to take a celery as well, but you can see that where it was in the pot, left it in the pot far too long. Always nice to take something home when you visit your allotment, and I always try and do that with whatever we've got growing. If you've liked the content, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Please leave me a comment on whatever subject you like. Your methods, experiences of anything that I've showed today, or anything else that you like. And then if you like what they've said, give them a thumbs up. Why not join in with those comments and share your knowledge? It's the comments where we learn from. And why not consider subscribing? See what else we get up to here. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.